Hello out there, YouTube community. I have another auto video here. This is a very short video to show what my results are fuel economy wise after a week of driving to and from work from my house in Leavittsburg to Astro Shapes LLC in Struthers. All right. For this video, since it involves driving and fuel economy, I decided to go with my Laser Storm Pittsburgh shirt. Obviously, going to Pittsburgh takes a lot of time and a lot of fuel, so mileage is very important. All right, we'll go ahead and get the heads-up display on. All right, go ahead and trunk open. I want to show you guys what I have in the trunk. All right, this is all city driving. 6 days in a row to and from work, all city driving, all putting around town. All right. Let me go ahead and make sure the radio is low enough. All right. Fuel range remaining 197 miles. I'm just above about halfway between 3/8 and a quarter. Normally I'm below a quarter tank, and I got to get gas by Thursday. I've driven 296.8 miles. All right, so I've gone further than what a Tesla can go on a full charge, which means if I had a junk-ass fucking Tesla, I'm going to need what's in my trunk to charge the fucking battery so I can get to work each week without needing to recharge it. But 30.3 now. If you've seen my videos prior to this on my car, you probably noticed I was only averaging between 24 to 27 miles per gallon with the factory spark plugs. All right. Point in case, the E3 Diamond Fire spark plugs do what they say they're going to do. All right, 30.3 is 3.0 miles per gallon better than what I was getting on the stock Iridium plugs, the AC Delcos. All right, that's about an 11% improvement over stock. All right, so within 3 to 4 fill-ups, the $25 I spent on these 4 spark plugs will pay for themselves. And mind you, it's important to note, I'm getting this fuel economy while I'm driving around with an 1800 watt generator powered by gasoline, of course, in my trunk that weighs 70 pounds by itself. There is a nice little universal charging cable for electric cars, a 2-gallon gas can with 2 gallons of gas in it, and a couple toolboxes that add some weight, as well as, emergency fluids should I have an unexpected breakdown on the side of the road. I do have AAA. Given that I seen a Tesla Model 3 broke down on the side of the road on 289 on the way to work the other day, and given their limited range on a full charge compared to what I can do on less than 3/4 of a tank of gas driving all city, maybe Tesla should start offering AAA memberships with every new vehicle purchase. That way, when your fucking battery dies and somebody like me isn't there with a gas generator to save you, you can get a free tow to the nearest charging station. It's not like you can walk to the gas station and get a bucket of electricity. A final point on fuel economy, folks. All right. Automakers do design them to get better gas mileage. All right. That's federal law. They have no choice but to make a certain minimum of EPA estimated fuel economy averages for the vehicles they produce. All right. They could make them better. All right. It's my personal opinion that the reason automakers will not make cars to get too good a gas mileage is plain and simple. One, big oil stands to lose billions in revenue. All right. Big oil starts losing revenue. The labor unions that represent the oil workers and the oil drillers is going to start losing money. Then the labor unions for the automakers are going to start losing money when the automakers start losing sales, because people don't have money, to buy a car, or they're not selling their car because it gets such good gas mileage they know better than to get rid of it. And almighty government also stands to lose billions in revenue. All right. The federal government, city governments, and state governments across the United States collectively all combined earn over $1 trillion a year in taxes on every gallon of gas and diesel fuel bought. All right. And the powers that be, like the Rockefellers, since the Rockefellers are attached to big oil, they want to keep you filling up at the pump. The more you spend at the pump, the more they make, and the less money you have to be financially free of the banks. I got a final message here for this video for the members of the Illuminati and the CIA that are watching this video illegally through the NSA's PRISM surveillance database. I believe it was Frederick Douglass that is quoted as saying, "Knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave." Stay tuned for my next video on this, as the intake kit is on order and it is expected to be delivered sometime this week. All right. I am going to print off the dyno test that K&N did on the 2013 Malibu that they installed the intake kit on that I purchased, to show you that they did a dyno test to prove it improves the performance of the vehicle. Thanks for watching.